Hello and welcome to the first of our Messy Hands videos. Seeing as we can't meet together as we normally would do on a Monday and Tuesday, we are going to upload photos with ideas that you can do for your messy plays at home, for craft ideas and for fun things to do outside of the house, as well to keep you all busy and entertained whilst you're looking after your little ones at home. So today's idea comes from the inspiration of the fact that it's so lovely and sunny outside, and also from my time as a teacher and when I taught forest schools and doing things outside. So for today's messy play, you need a storybook that you and your family love, or a new one, it's fine, and access to the outdoors, whether that be your garden or the woods, as long as you're careful and you keep your social distance, or your street, anywhere where you can go outside and find natural resources or things outside. If you can't and you really want to stay inside, you could definitely do this activity inside your house as well. So, what do you need to do? The first thing you do, don't try and do this now, do this later, but this is how you do it, if that makes sense. The first thing you need to do is read your story together as a family, whether that's just a couple of you or all of you. Read the story together and get to know all the different bits about what's going on in the story. Once you've read the story together, you then need to get yourselves geared up and ready to go outside, wherever you choose to go. Now, once you're outside, I keep looking that way because my garden's out there and we were out there this morning. Once you're outside, let the children explore, get used to being outside, settled. They'll find something random, something new that they've not seen before. And then gradually bring into the play that you're doing ideas about how maybe you could recreate a scene or part of the story that you've just read inside. It could be then also adding on what happens next into the story. Could they make part of something from the story? So, for example, things that I have done in the past, I have used books like Aliens Love Underpants or Man on the Moon. And when we've gone out into the woods, we've asked the children to make something or how the children or how the aliens could get back to space, or how the children could get to space themselves. What could they make? Is it a rocket? Is it a ladder? They come up with any ideas and they can go off, scurry, find different things. Some people sat on a fallen branch and pretended that was their rocket and how they got to space going to find the aliens. Some people made ladders by putting sticks out on the road, on the forest floor. Different ideas and different ways you could get them to engage with the story. This morning we looked at a book called Mac and Muck. It's a story about two tractors and a big one who's been there on the farm for years and a new one who's just come along, who's small and baby and learning the ropes of the farm, and particularly how to do hay baling and how to stack them all. Now in the story it all goes wrong. And so we were thinking, what could we use in our garden that could create this scene? Well, we discovered that we have a tractor plant pot in our garden. Perfect. That was one of the tractors. And we also had a camper van plant pot in our garden, which then, because one of the other tractors was blue, we pretended was that one. And in the scene, the hay bales end up all over the floor. So we were trying to think in our garden, what's yellow? What could we use? And we found some old broken up bits of patio slabs, which we then managed to position. You'll see in the pictures that I add on to this end of this video or during this video about what we've done. And so the kids can just play with it, even if it's just 5 minutes. You've linked the story of what they've learned inside to learning outside and developed their bit of learning because they're remembering what they've learned in the story. So they're embedding it and their recall and parts. So although they think they're just having fun and playing outside, you're actually doing a really good educational activity and having lots of fun at the same time. So that's one of the activities that we are suggesting for you to do if you would like. And we will keep adding them as we go along over the next few weeks. We'll share different resources, different ideas, and it would be lovely to see if you do go outside and read a story and whatever you create, if you want to share your ideas to inspire others just add them onto this post, and it would be lovely to see what you're doing and to keep in touch. Stay safe, and we'll see you in our next video.